Hey, it's John. Here we are on day two in the Video Marketing Bootcamp, and we're going to break down what they call nowadays a sales funnel. Now, there's been a lot of different definitions of this and names for this over the years. Years ago it was basically like email marketing, autoresponder type thing. Then they started calling it like lead gen. Then it was like lead capture pages, and then now it's called sales funnels. But basically, the principle has not changed over the years. Now they've gotten more advanced, they've gotten easier to use. Uh, Years ago, it was really hard to put one of these things together on your own. I've did a few and they were real ugly. And nowadays it's real simple. You can use something like ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is an awesome way to build capture pages. If you're building a lot of different capture pages for a lot of different products and things like that, I highly recommend ClickFunnels. I use it myself. But basically, it goes something like this. You're gonna have a capture page here, okay? And on the capture page, typically nowadays people have some kind of a video at the top, and then they'll have an opt-in for an email address. And usually you're offering something to get their email. Now, once you build your capture page, okay, you're gonna have to run some ads to it, obviously. Now you can do Facebook marketing. A lot of people like to start with that. YouTube videos. You can do pay-per-click, such as Google AdWords, Bing, Yahoo, Facebook ads. You could do solo ads, which is where you actually pay somebody to email their list for you. There's no limit to really what kind of advertising that you can do. And I focus on a couple at a time. I focus on maybe like two at a time, get those up and running, tweak them, move on to the next thing. It's a process, but it's not a difficult process once you get the hang of it. Okay, so you're gonna have a couple of ads out there, and they're gonna point back to your capture page. Now this is you're gonna have your own domain name here. Okay, it's gonna be like www dot whatever. Like mine is adresidualincome.com. Okay, and excuse my drawing because I'm really not an artist, but anyway, so they'll go ahead and they'll click your ad and they'll get sent to your capture page. Like I said, it's going to have like a little video that's really going to explain briefly what you have to offer them, and they're going to put their email address. Now, once they put the email address and they hit submit, okay, you're going to go into your autoresponder, and what I use, I can't really draw very well, Aweber, if you can read that. I know it's atrocious. You think these things would be more advanced. I use Aweber for my capture page. It is probably the best one out there. There's different ones too. Aweber offers you, I believe it's a free 30-day trial to sign up. And then once you sign up, it's only 20 bucks a month, which is really for the amount of lists that you can have in there and the amount of emails that you can put in there. Um, but once you set up your capture page, you go ahead and Aweber, excuse me, and you're going to write a series of emails that your prospects are going to get. Now, most of the time, your prospects aren't going to sign up with you on the first visit to your page. That's just the way it works. They really need to get to know you. You need to build a relationship with them. And so the money's not really made here. The money's made here. Like you ever heard the money's in the list? It really is. Now, once they sign up for that, you can either just send them to a thank you page here, okay? Thanking them for it, tell them that the first email's on the way. And or you can send them to an offer. Okay, let's say you have an offer of a product that you're trying to sell that's really low price, maybe like $7 or 19 bucks or whatever. Okay, usually when you're setting this up, you try and get them in at a low price point in the beginning. Okay, and then you can do an upsell here. If they take this or they don't take this, either way, you can go to an upsell for something else that might cost maybe like 197. You know, a lot of these courses nowadays are getting really blown out of price range for most people that are just getting started. Some of these courses cost like 997 or 39.97, and that's all well and good. But if you're just getting started out of business and you have a job, a lot of people don't make a ton of money. So for you to be able to pay $4,000 for a course, in my opinion, when you're brand new, unless you have a lot of money in the bank and you don't have to worry about it, it's not really worth it. You can learn a lot of stuff a lot cheaper than that. You just have to get out there and look for it. So um, they're going to sign up for your capture page. They're going to go to Aweber. And like I said, it's going to be a series of emails that you can pre-write. You can pre-write as many as you want. This is going to go out immediately, the first one. It's basically going to, you could also do a thank you here, saying thank you for my list. If you offered something like a free ebook, you'd have a download link there for it. And then from then on, every day, you're going to start sending out a series of emails that's basically going to, once you hit them with your offer, you're going to try and build rapport with them by offering them like free stuff. Maybe you have some free software, or maybe you have some free trainings, like I'm doing here. Um, and just get them to stay on your list by the more value you can add in here, the better off you are in the long run, because people, like I said, are going to, once they see that you really want to help them, and the money's great, but the money is not the main object. I mean, it is in a sense, but it's more about just helping people. There's so much trash out there on the internet right now. I mean, you could see Facebook ads are getting really, really ridiculous. Learn how to build your own seven-figure business, or you know, there's just so much monotony out there, and people are getting tired of it. I was tired of it. So that's basically the way a sales funnel works. Okay, you're going to build your capture page. You're going to send them to either thank you page or your offers down the road. Now, some people might buy. You might get a very small percentage to sign up in the beginning, but like I said, most of them, most of the people are going to have probably 7 to 10 exposures with you before they trust you enough to crack open their wallet and join you. Now, this I can get into how to build all this, and I will in future videos probably. But with our team, we have this system right here that you get absolutely free if you join us. Okay, it gives you your own capture page. It's going to give you a series that you can plug into Aweber that's already pre-written for you. And then from there, once they join, if they join National Wealth Center, which is the company that I am with, okay, they go ahead and become paid members on your team. It's going to unlock training videos. It's going to unlock the 30-day boot camp that I'm doing right now. It's going to unlock some Facebook marketing. It's going to unlock pay-per-click stuff. It's going to show you how to get out there in front of people. And I tell you that it really works very well. I just getting started with this myself, but I've already, in the past 2 days, I've already gotten like 70 subscribers to my email list just by using the free capture page and just pointing some ads to it. So it's really not rocket science. And what we can offer you, or I can offer you on my team, is guiding you step by step through it. You learn from people who have done it before you. And like I said, it's not rocket science. There's going to be a lot of videos that I'm going to be putting up on this page, so make sure you subscribe to them. Okay? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.